What is your take on menstrual cups?
See, there are two issues involved. Now at least we are speaking about it.
So yeah, how are you facing those landfill problems?
That is, there is some leakage in the UGD. I'll just try to pull it out. It'll all be sanitary napkins inside.
So when are you starting the red bin campaign again?
The challenges of Bangalore is totally different.
पौरा कर्मकाज को पैसा नहीं मिला है. Sir, एक और सवाल है.
It's very tough. It's a hot seat.
Super Hits 93.5 Red FM पे मैं हूँ तोहिन आपके साथ and we are saying Isala Cup Namde. Yes, we are talking about saying no to pads and say yes to cups. Well, हमारी बातें सुन के आ गए हैं Joint Commissioner of BBMP Mr. Sarfaraz Khan. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now tell me, what made you come here?
Well, you have started a very interesting campaign on promoting this menstrual cups. You know, the challenges faced by the local bodies, the citizens don't understand. The easiest way people do is dispose of their pads through they flush it down the toilets, and then wherever you have the water leaking out in the middle of the road, when you open it up, you will find most of those things are most of the blockages are because of the sanitary napkins. The problem is so huge, and then when we collect it as well, disposing that is another challenge. We need to incinerate it at a very, very costly price. Not only cost being very high, but also destinations are very difficult. Where do we establish these plants? Right. Nobody wants a plant like that in the neighborhood or in the neighborhood, close to their village or close to their residential area. People start, changing, like how, there were pads came into the system. Now menstrual cups also can come into the system. So it will reduce about 40 tons of, sanitary waste which comes into the city. Reduces that kind of burden on the BBMP, and this is very unhygienic, and we needed to really take a look at this.
Sir, you were talking about red bins, and the first pilot phase which came, it wasn't that successful, and you want to bring it back again. What are the new changes you are bringing while launching the red bins again? See,
basically it is the attitude of the people. Facilities are available. Like, for example, we see that there is a bin, just 100 meters away. We don't take that effort to take it 100 feet away and put it into the bin. We want to throw it to the nearest black spot and dirty the place. You have to now start thinking about the city and its cleanliness. And probably that we should also educate people more and more, so that, which facilities we'll be giving, they should start disposing it off in the red bins. I don't blame the citizens themselves. Probably we as a urban local body should educate them more. And good thing that you people have stepped into this program and try to educate people. So the first step would be the bins, and then the bins also should get eliminated in the course of time.
Right.
So that is the campaign all about. So once we get away with the bins, then probably it will be a lot more easier and friendlier, health-wise, every-wise to the citizens. Recently, we had put up those big underground bins, and we saw that somebody from a big household, apartments, bringing and dumping the entire thing into the bin. So when government is doing a lot of efforts to clear up the city, if the citizens also don't participate, it becomes difficult. And then we are again, encouraging people to give us. It's not that we don't have the facility. If they only have to do is wrap it in a paper and put a plus mark and give it to our Pora Karmikas when they come. We have a separate container for that. They carry it and it goes to our DWCC center. There's a drivers collection center. From this, it goes to the destination. If people make that effort of giving it, segregating and giving it to us, it will be a lot more easier. So we are encouraging people wherever possible to make their own compost, not to give waste. So if citizens come forward and use this kind of very minimal intervention is required. You only have to buy a bin costing 1,500 to 2,000 rupees,
right.
And then you have to process your wet waste, and dry waste is always a demand. People will take it away. So that will solve a lot of problem. Bangalore tried to take away its waste about 70 kilometers, 80 kilometers away, and then the villages protested. They said, why do you want to bring your waste here? Take it to your Kavan Park, take it to your Lal Bagh. Why do you want it here? Last year, the mayor of Mississauga city was here. I was talking to her, and I asked her, I said, how are you disposing it? She said, we have landfill, just dump it. No, they're just dumping it. At least Bangalore is processing its waste.
Right. What is your take on menstrual cups? Are menstrual cups good? Should people use it?
Well, like I said, menstrual cups will solve a lot of my problems. The BWCSV problems. Every time there is a blockage, more so 70% of the time it's the sanitary napkins and the diapers and things like that which goes into the system, which chokes the system. So this, BWs will be breathe easy, citizens will breathe easy. Like for example, one choke, everybody, there are maybe about 100, 200 houses, toilets get choked.
Okay.
So it's a very big challenge. Well, so they suffer. Actually, so that's what we did when we did a lot of compost santes, where we encouraged people to make compost. In that santes, we encouraged people. We had a display of menstrual cups also, encouraging people not to use the pads and to use this menstrual cups. Red FM has always been a part of BBMP and trying to carry messages to the people.
बहुत पुराना रिश्ता है BBMP के साथ से.
बहुत पुराना रिश्ता है रेड एफएम का और बीबीएमपी का. तो इस सिलसिला को बढ़ाते हुए हम लोग वी एक्सपेक्ट यू टू कम अगेन एंड देन प्लास्टिक बैन भी एक चैलेंज है जो साथ में हम लोग करेंगे. द अमाउंट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन डिसेमिनेशन व्हाट बीबीएमपी कैन डू थ्रू इट्स सोर्सेज इज लिमिटेड, whereas your Red FM can really penetrate, because a lot of people at this particular period of time are listening to you, and a lot of women who are working women at home, everybody is listening to us. So probably they take up, and then I wish that you are a part of us in many other campaigns for keeping the city clean, green, and it's one of the best cities in the world maybe. That's why I'm telling the citizens, and also like what the Red FM says, Ee Sala Cup Namde. All of you say no to pads and start using menstrual cups. That will help me and make my life easier.
Red FM 93.5